Hello, 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 my Earth Angels, and welcome to May. Can you believe it? We're already at May. This has been a year dedicated to working with our angels, and we're already at May. So how's that going for you? Are you feeling your angels around you? I'm hearing some of you yes, some of you not so much. You can look at the world's circumstances and situations and feel like the angels are really not quite on the scene, and yet I assure you that they are. And the more of us that fully invite them into the earthly experience, the more we're going to feel their presence here on earth. So important to remember that, because we do have to invite them, we do have to ask them to be part of our journey. And as we do that, the whole world lights up, the world around us, and then that spreads and that spreads and that spreads. So anyway, you get what I'm saying, right? We need more angels. So, card reading for this month. And I feel like this is a month of permission. It's the month of May. And so what we're doing over in our Living with the Angels membership is that it's a month of giving yourself permission to do whatever it is that feels cutting edge for you, for your soul. Like what's really going to push you out of the box? What's really going to take you to that next level? And giving yourself permission. May I? Yes, you may. Do it. Go the distance with whatever it is that makes your heart sing, and let it sing loudly, because it just makes everyone happy, and of course, you the most. So, our readings. As we've done before, choose a number 1, number 2, or number 3. Which number carries the message with the image that is for you? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Okay, so for those of you who chose number 1, this is your image. I was inspired to take this one recent weekend when it was beautiful on Saturday and the forecast for Sunday was freezing and horrible and nasty. And that's kind of typical for New England, actually. And what I was struck with is how in the moment nature is, how these beautiful, fragile little forsythia blossoms are happy. You know, they're in the sunshine and it's beautiful and the sky is blue and it's pretty warm, and they have no idea that snow and nasty weather is on the way. And how amazing is that, right? Because we humans, we're like, yeah, it's beautiful today, yay, and tomorrow it's going to really suck, and oh man, that's going to ruin my today because tomorrow's really going to suck, and then we just get into this spiral. So if you have chosen number 1, this is about being in the moment. You'll notice that stop sign there, and so you're at an intersection. So if you've chosen this card, the angels have been very clear that you are at a crossroads, that you are at an intersection. And it is absolutely essential that in order for you to make the right decision as you're at this intersection, is that you be 100% fully present in the moment, the here and the now. Because if you're not, all that anxiety and that mind chatter that's just going blah, 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 is going to get in the way of you making a choice that's in your highest good. You know, it lessens the odds. It's, you know, maybe you'll make the right choice, maybe you won't. It's really going to interfere with that whole process. So in the moment is such an important message to stress for you this month, because what I'm hearing as I say this is if you don't, it's possible that you're just going to get stopped and you're not going to be able to really do what you want to do. So sounds a little bit severe, but the angels are assuring me that this is meant to be a little bit of a stronger message, because you need to hear how important it is for you to stay in the moment, because worrying about what might happen tomorrow is only going to ruin your today. And who wants to do that? All right, for those of you who chose number 2, this is your image. It is my French press coffee pot, one of my favorite kitchen appliances. I have to admit, I am a coffee girl. And the message for you in a nutshell is it's time to wake up. There's a part of you that has been a little bit lax with listening to the messages from your angels. Sometimes you listen, sometimes you don't. And here, the coffee is brewing. It's not quite time for whatever is coming and whatever it is that you've been preparing for. It's not quite here, but you do have to wake up because it's almost here, and you really have to pay close attention to the signs that my angels are telling me are pretty much everywhere, so that you know exactly how to manifest that cup of coffee, or in your case, how to manifest what it is that you have been praying for. So make sure that you are paying a lot of attention to those signs and those little winks and nods from your angels, because there's something really amazing in your future. I'm hearing absolutely delicious. So looking forward to hearing what that might be for you, and praying that this has landed and done exactly what it needed to do. And for those of you who chose number 3, this is your image, these beautiful anemone flowers. And I have to share that my intuitive vocabulary is very strong with this image, because my association with anemones, especially red ones, is my mother. These were her absolute favorite flowers, and I have memories of her ordering them special for dinner parties that she would love to throw. And on top of that, red has always been her favorite color. So again, intuitive vocabulary is a huge part of this particular reading. The message for you, my number 3 people, is about family. This is about connection, and this is about nurturing your tribe, because you see these anemones so closely clustered together. There's at least 4, maybe 5 that are just nestled right in together. And so the message for you is that this is a time to really be focused more inwardly on your family and taking care of your family unit. And that could be family by blood, that could be family by tribe. It's going to, you'll know what the answer is to that. But this is a time of deep connection is important for you, and making sure that your people are coming together and that there is ample time for that connection. There is this one flower that's really drawing my attention that you will see facing the other direction, and it's closed. It's not as open as these are, and it's facing the other direction. The message in this is that there is somebody in your family, your tribe, who has drifted away a little bit, who's a little on the fray, in the fray, and you're being encouraged, as it feels right to you, to reach out to this person, to extend a loving invitation, to invite them to a conversation, to see how they are, to just check in, because they need that. They need that, And compassion is such an important part of our job as light workers, is, recognizing when somebody needs a little extra help, a little extra connection. So make sure that you are taking care of that. Okay, my Earth Angel loves, that's a wrap for the month of May. Our messages from the angels. Remember, this is a month to really give yourselves permission to do whatever it is that turns your soul on fire and lights you up and gets you rocking and rolling in this world, because our world needs you. Our world so desperately needs you. And as you follow your path, as you follow your guidance, not only do you light up and just experience profound joy and satisfaction at a deep level, but our world experiences the same, because you infect everybody that you come into contact with. So with that, I wish you a beautiful month, and definitely, if you haven't already checked out AngelsTeach.com, come on over, join us. I am Elvia Rowe, and I am so glad that you joined me here today. With so much love for you. See you next time. Be well.